How'd you do that?
I used the ellipse.
No, you just made it appear.
I actually don't know what's going on right now. Something's lagging.
Oh,
And you could put text on it. Oh, there you go. Look at like that.
you didn't make that any better, dude. This takes forever.
Oh, I need my chart. Now this is the 10. You probably have this screenshot already. What am I doing?
Not yet.
You don't need it?
Yeah, I got it.
Oh.
Like the last video I recorded, I can't find it to save it. Like, I don't know if it just deleted itself or what.
Wednesday was lame, anyways.
What did you say? Say it again.
It's cool. Like, no one took a trade on Wednesday, anyways.
I did. Quick little winner.
Oh, yeah.
This is 5:30 a.m. news. My only trade was right at the open. $700 seller at 58.27. This is where I ended up shorting at the open. So something must have built up over time here.
Where's your target for this one?
Pre-market low. 10 points.
It's a good trade.
Yeah. I think
Damn, that's a really good trade.
3 points. I risked 3 points to make 10. $700 seller again at 58.27. Creates a low at 58.14. This consolidates until the open, I guess. This bubble look huge. Alright, coming into the open. So I knew 58.27 was Did it stop sharing?
No,
Oh
no,
shit.
it's still sharing.
Oh shit, hold it. I don't know. 600 lot buyer at 58.24. Fuck, it's too cold. And then an 800 lot buyer steps in here. This is where I was already looking to short. I'm trying to see what my equities were showing me. What's it called? Nvidia was rejecting or testing 45-minute supply. I think it hadn't formed that wick yet. It was just like popping into 45-minute supply. And then Microsoft was popping up into the top of 45-minute demand. And Q was holding this 15-minute demand, but under VWAP. And the key thing to me was this large buyer at 58.25, and also knowing that off that news we couldn't get above 58.27. So those two things were what I was thinking about. And then also we were inside like this supply zone that I had created from pre-market. So I was just willing to give it a shot with a 3-point stop. Drops down, target pre-market low. I was pretty nervous on this around here, I remember. Oh, and I think I was pissed because this was the day where, like, if I would have just exited on that initial drop, on this initial drop, I would have made more money than holding to my target.
Yeah. How do you find that out?
I was watching my P&L.
Oh,
But this right here is what ate up my profit. This fucking push. That's crazy.
And that wouldn't happen on futures?
No. Volume or time decay doesn't matter on futures. Apparently, I asked ChatGPT how to manage trade like this in options. Said that if volume stem and then disappears, even that will take your profits.
how did you ask it?
I said I gave it, I told it what happened to me, and then I said, how do I manage trading this with options? And then it just gave me a bunch of different explanations of what could be the cause of why I lost profits. And this is where I exited. I think I exited before 14. I exited like on this bubble here.
You're almost at work.
Yeah.
Is that the only trade you took?
Yeah. The price is at 58.22. But the stop would be 2. See, looking at this, I don't know what your stop would be because that candle is so large, but these large buyers, this large buyer, SVP building up, so getting above this and holding above this could be a long opportunity. It pops up into like 58, 33, I think 34. And now buyers get aggressive here and it never drops back down.
I took a trade at 705, but it was a win, but it wasn't like a smart trade. It was more I just made money because it went in my favor for a second, but I got out within 2 minutes and made $6. But it wasn't like a good area. I think it was because of heavy sellers.
At 705?
Yeah, at 58.28 was the price I entered, and then yeah, I just stalled and I exited at 58.30. It was more of me trying something.
It pulls back into like 58. I think it pulls back into this area around 8 a.m.
Yeah, you're
This
right.
Oh, you were already in short here, huh?
Yeah.
Or long? You did long?
No, I did a short.
You exited right here, or you were still in it?
If it's 7:0, I exited at 7:07.
Oh yeah, you exited at VWAP. But yeah, see, in that scenario, you're going against a 800 lot buyer, 800 lot buyer, 800 lot buyer. So that's like super aggressive buying with super weak selling. So the chance, and it's above SVP.
Yeah, be aware of the size of the green bubbles versus the size of the red bubbles, and also how many green bubbles there are versus how many red bubbles there are. Like, there's a bunch of different factors you don't even want to worry.
Yeah, and also like the size, like a lot. What I like to see is like when there's a large bubble, and then it falls, and then when it retests that large bubble on weak buying, I like to short that because that shows me that this large buyer tried and then it pulled down, and then when buyers try to step in again, they weren't strong enough for it to break that large buyer that had previously tried. That's one of my favorite setups, seeing weak buying into a large bubble or a weak selling into a large seller.
It's like the buyers use most of their energy on that large buyer.
Yeah,
to
exactly.
sustain it.
I told Gabriel this weekend though, what trade was it? This is this one. He didn't use the same wording on this one, but hold up, let me show you. Actually, we're gonna go over it right now. It's for Friday. I don't have anything else for this day though.
I'm stopping.
Large buyer here, 1,000 lots, but it's above SVP, so I would be cautious of shorting that. Should I see what happens?